Hey guys, this is Miss Cuban here. In this lesson we're going to talk about area of a trapezoid. Okay, we first have to figure out the formula. Well, here is how we're going to figure out the formula. We start off with a trapezoid. I'm going to call this trapezoid 1. Now, if I double the trapezoid and I take the trapezoid and I turn it upside down, okay, just like this, and I take one, copy it, and turn it upside down and connect it to have a trapezoid 2, we form a shape that looks an awful a lot like a parallelogram. And if we remember our formula for area of a parallelogram, the formula was base times height. Well, if I cut the parallelogram in half, I get a trapezoid. Now, here's the difference. Notice it's base times height divided by 2. That's also the same formula as a triangle. What's different is that a trapezoid has 2 bases. That is the difference. Okay, so if I drew another trapezoid, I have a base 1 and a base 2. Okay, base 1 and base 2. The bases are parallel to each other. That's what the bases are. So to make this formula fit for a trapezoid, I will add the bases together. So base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2 is the formula for area of a trapezoid. So how do we find the area of a trapezoid? Here we're given a trapezoid and we need to find the area. So the first step we must do is write our formula. The area is equal to base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. Now I need to substitute the numbers for the variables. I don't know my area, so I'm going to keep it area. I do know my bases. Base 1 is 13. Base 2 is 5. My height is 6. Make sure you do not use 7. The 7s is a leg. These are legs. Okay? Trapezoids have bases and legs. We don't want the legs. We want the height. Okay? So our height is equal to 6. And we divide that by 2. The next step, we just solve. Okay? So first we do what's inside the parentheses. We go back to order of operations. 13 plus 5 is 18. And we times it by 6 and divide by 2. So 18 times 6 is 108. And we divide that by 2 and we get 54. We can't forget our units. Our units are going to be centimeters squared. That is the area of this trapezoid. Okay, I'm going to try another example. In this example, it gives us our base 1. It gives us our base 2. It gives us our area, but it does not give us our height. So it's asking us for height. So we first write down our formula. The formula is area equals base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. Now we substitute, okay? We know the area this time, so instead of A, I'm going to write 108. We know our bases. Base 1 is 10. Base 2 is 17. We don't know our height, so I'm going to leave my height as h. And we divide by 2. Okay? So our game plan is we should solve what's being multiplied by height first. So let's do that. So we're going to leave 108 equals, well, 10 plus 17 is 27, divide by 2, times the height. And now I need to divide 27 divided by 2. Okay, so that is giving me 108 equals, well, 27 divided by 2 is going to be 13 and 5/10. Let me do that. Height. Okay. And now we need to do the inverse operation on what's being done to the height. What's being done to the height is being multiplied, so we need to divide. So we're going to get height equals 108 divided by 13 and 5/10. Okay, now when you're dividing, you will go ahead and do long division. So let's do long division in gray. Into 108. And I know that 13 and 5/10, it can't go into 10, so it's really going to have to go into 108. So what I must do is, really I need to know my multiplication facts. So let's do some multiplication. So I'm going to actually erase this long division. And I know 13 and 5/10 times 5, 2, 15, 16, 17, 5, 6, 67 and 5/10. 13 and 5/10. Let's do 8 times. 4, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28. 8, 9, 10. Oh, well, there's our answer. So our height is going to equal 8 feet. And that is how we find the missing unit. A lot of the times, if you're asked to find the missing unit, it will be given in easier whole numbers than this problem was. But I chose this problem because it makes you think and it makes you try to know your multiplication facts. Rewatch this video if you were confused in any way. Remember, the first time you watch the video, you're not going to always understand it. Try a few of these problems, make up your own problems, and have a good day.